a confirmed miscarriage, possible criminal smugglers, and maybe even some marriage affairs are just some of the craziest theories out there for the popular show Bluey. Hey movie lovers, I'm Josh, aka The Hero, and despite being a show aimed at preschool-aged viewers, Bluey has amassed some wild fan theories, and some of them are starting to feel more believable as the show continues. With episodes that go heavy on the subtext, the series about the Blue Healer is perfect for speculation. In today's episode, I'm going to show you every theory I could find for the show Bluey. One of the leading fan theories calls Chilla and Bandit healers' personal lives into question. The theory suggests that Chilla and Bandit are swingers, as supposedly evidenced by the pineapple icons found throughout the healer home. Of course, it's not too far-fetched that a Queensland-based family would have pineapple decor, without any subliminal meaning behind it. However, it's an amusing theory, especially since fans have cited the excessive amount of chemistry shown between characters like Chilla and Pat or Bandit and Wendy. And you thought this was just a kid show. Trust me, it gets crazier. In Bluey Season 1, episode Bumpy and the Wise Old Wolfhound, Bingo is hospitalized without explanation, leading viewers to speculate about the nature of Bingo's visit. While there are some hints during Bingo's hospital stay that point toward a gluten intolerance, there are more significant moments that occur in other episodes, including the episode Daddy Drop-Off. As Bandit prepares the girls' lunches, he says to himself, okay, gluten-free, gluten not free.
Okay, gluten-free, gluten not free.
Which indicates one of the kids can't tolerate gluten. In another episode, Bingo and Bandit fill a shopping cart with gluten-free options. While Bingo may or may not live with celiac disease, it's clear she avoids gluten. Now, gluten should be the least of your worries when it comes to this next theory. In Bluey Season 2, the girls put on a performance for their parents, with Bingo stuffing a balloon under her shirt to signify that her character is pregnant. What happens next proves that sometimes Bluey is more for adults than kids. No, seriously, this is a theme expressed more than once. When Bingo's balloon pops, Bandit reaches for Chilla's paw to comfort her. It's a subtle moment, but incredibly emotional nonetheless. Like, bro, this is something you see in an Oscar-winning drama movie, not a kid's show. Given this moment and others, fans have long theorized that Chilla struggled with fertility issues before having Bluey, but the episode The Show indicates that the healers may have experienced a miscarriage, meaning they had an older brother and making Bluey a rainbow baby. Now, what is a rainbow baby, you may be asking? A rainbow baby is a term for a child born after a family has suffered a pregnancy loss. The experience often comes with complicated emotions. I was a rainbow baby, and I'm glad I could help bring light back to my parents in real life. However, there's another interesting theory that involves another missing character besides Bluey's older brother. For 3 seasons, viewers have wondered about what happened to Bluey's grandpa Healer, who is notably absent from the series. Unlike Nana, aka Bandit's mother, Chris, Bob Healer only appears in flashbacks and stories. Bandit's dad doesn't show up for Christmas or Bingo's birthday, and he's never at home when the kids visit Nana. Understandably, this has led viewers to theorize that Bob passed away. Contradicting this, Joe Brum, the creator of Bluey itself, has said that Bob is still alive and well. That said, fans have spun other tales, ranging from Bob's divorce from Chris to the idea of him living at a long-term care facility, to explain Grandpa Healer's absence. Where is Grandpa? I think we all deserve to know where he is. But maybe he isn't around because of not wanting to be involved in this next theory. Based on context clues, Australian viewers have long thought the Healer family lives in the pricey Brisbane suburb of Paddington. Given that the homes in that neighborhood retail for at least $1 million, it's hard to believe the Healers could afford such an affluent lifestyle. Canonically, Bandit is an archaeologist, while Chilla works in airport security, which means neither pulls in enough money to make a $1 million house a responsible choice. Unless Bandit has recently discovered dinosaur DNA and created a famous theme park for all to come and witness them alive again. We all know how that ends. life finds a way. That said, fans have theorized that Bandit and Chilla are actually part of an international crime ring that affords them such a lavish home. One theory notes that Bandit has the ability to obtain rare and valuable archaeological finds, while Chilla has the means to ensure that those finds make it past Australia's infamously strict border security. Although outlandish, the idea of Bandit and Chilla being money-making smugglers isn't the wildest Bluey theory out there. It gets weirder. In Bluey Season 3 Episode 1sies, Chilla's sister Brandy visits the healers for the first time in years. Initially, Brandy has a hard time acknowledging Bingo, and the reason why becomes more clear as the episode unfolds. While Chilla points out that Brandy and Bingo look alike, an air of awkwardness settles between them all. The episode's deeper implication is that Brandy can't have children. While that seems to be canonically what's happening, there's a theory that takes things a step further by suggesting that Brandy is Bingo's biological mother, and that she wasn't able to care for her child, hence why Bingo is a part of the healer family. You tell me, do they look alike to you? Could be just animation style, but details are always something animators and writers are very particular about when creating. But wait, there's more. Bluey's friend and neighbor Judo often stops by the healer home to play with the girls. In some episodes, however, viewers learn that Judo's mother, Wendy, is a bit strict when it comes to how Judo plays and presents herself. While Wendy comes to the conclusion that she's overdoing it, what's most interesting is that there's never another parent involved. In fact, some episodes see Wendy interacting with the healers while Judo doesn't seem to be around, perhaps implying that she's with her other parent. Whether Judo's parents are divorced or not, it's still great to see Wendy's growth as a single mom, if true, and helps connect to all the single mothers out there who are rocking it out as parents. I love that. But talking about Wendy, let's dive into a more drama-filled theory. As one of the healer's neighbors, Wendy finds herself pulled into the family's misadventures, and more often than not, Bandit's antics. For Bluey and Bingo, Bandit's wild ideas are great, but that hasn't been from Wendy's point of view. Still, lines like Bandit's "Oh Wendy, wash the hands" have some viewers thinking that Wendy's annoyance with Bandit has blossomed into a full-blown affair. That's right, it's crazy. Others contend that it's Chilla and Pat, Lucky's dad, who are into each other, as we discussed earlier with the adult theme of swinging. This idea is based largely on comments from Pat, such as "Woo, shake it, Chilla," as Bluey and Bingo's mom shimmies in a crosswalk during the dance mode episode. Now, to me, this could all be adults throwing adult themes on a show that isn't there. But it does make the show feel more like a reality show for older audiences, which leads me into my next theory. Another fan theory that's gained some traction states that the healers are very similar to the Kardashians. Yeah, I told you this gets crazy. The theory says that the healer family starts in the reality show much like Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It notes that the healers appear on the covers of in-universe books, suggesting that they're famous and have an uncanny habit of looking directly at the camera, something normal people wouldn't do. The fourth wall-busting humor is funny, but when Chilla rolls her eyes at the camera, it certainly makes one think there's something more going on here. But in my opinion, scratch the reality show idea. Let's just go with a full Bluey and the Office mashup with interviews between things happening. I'd be here for that. Come on, tell me you want to watch it. Wait, isn't that what a reality show already is? Oh no. Speaking of a show, this next theory is actually a heartwarming one. One of the most touching Bluey fan theories revolves around how the episodes play out. The good-humored, colorful series largely paints Bandit and Chilla as wonderful parents, even if the Bluey couple made mistakes sometimes. But what parent is perfect? You just try your best. However, this approach to framing the narratives of Bluey has fans wondering if the whole show is an adult Bluey telling her childhood stories, perhaps to her own children. There's not a whole lot of evidence to support this one outside the show's tone, but it would certainly make for a heartfelt twist in the Bluey finale, and something fans both young and old would appreciate. And there you have it, all the craziest and most wild fan theories about the famous show Bluey. But which ones do you think could be true? And do you have any of your own Bluey theories? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and share it with a friend of yours. And consider subscribing for more videos like this. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.